Hello, and welcome to Portland Community College's Career Pathways and STEP program general presentation. My name is Katie, and I'm one of the education coordinators here on the team, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit more about what our program is. So, at Portland Community College, or PCC, many of our students are doing far more than attending classes. They're working, caregiving, navigating housing or food insecurities, and trying to build a future, often with limited support. The PCC Career Pathways and STEP program exists because academic success doesn't have to happen in a vacuum. Students need stability, guidance, and someone in their corner, and that's what we're here for. Career Pathways and STEP is often misunderstood, sometimes as career advising or career exploration or even an academic program, but that's not what we are. At our core, we are a student support program designed specifically for students who are receiving SNAP benefits or interested or pursuing a career pathways certificate. Our goal is to help students stay enrolled, move forward in their education or training, and gain meaningful employment quickly. What we offer is career coaching, helping you navigate PCC systems, and connecting you to funding, resources, and tools. What we don't do is run academic programs. We don't have any faculty on staff. We don't enroll students in classes or decide program or degree requirements. The students we serve are often highly motivated and deeply capable, but under-resourced. SNAP and STEP students may be juggling work, caregiving responsibilities, transportation challenges, and financial stress, all while trying to stay in school. Our program recognizes these realities and meets the students where they're at. We're dedicated to helping students get into stable, family-supporting wage jobs quickly. Coaching is the foundation of Career Pathways and STEP program. Students are paired with a coach who builds a relationship over time. Someone who listens, helps problem solve barriers, and supports students through setbacks, as well as celebrate their successes. Our approach is trauma-informed. We recognize that many students have experienced instability or systems that weren't designed for them, and that trust takes time. Because we're funded by grants, services may vary depending on what's available and what each student qualifies for. But our bread and butter is our coaching and navigation support. That can look like skill building and confidence building. We do have gap funding available at times. So that could look like tuition, books, tools, interview clothes, gas cards, parking passes, hygiene cards. We have a laptop rental program, as well as sometimes support for childcare. Please remember that funding is not guaranteed and depends on current grants and student eligibility. Our coaches. Coaches help students navigate complex systems like financial aid, SNAP enrollment, or reporting enrollment questions and other referrals to supports. Sometimes that means celebrating progress. Sometimes that means helping a student regroup after a tough term. The work is relational, practical, and centered on persistence. As I mentioned, every student in our program is matched to a coach. They meet with their coach one-on-one for personalized coaching once a month. That can be wherever the student is. It could be virtually, it could be over the phone, or in person. We have a coach at each one of our PCC campuses. GED and ESOL students are an important part of who we serve. Any GED or ESOL student who has a clear career and technical education goal may be eligible for Career Pathways coaching and support. This ensures that students aren't navigating the transition into CTE programs on their own. The level of financial support can vary based on several factors, including available funding, SNAP participation, and the student's program of study. While funding isn't guaranteed, coaching and connection are always central to the support we provide. All GED and ESOL students are fast-tracked to a PCC Career Pathways and STEP coach, so they can connect quickly with someone who understands their goals and can help them move forward with clarity and confidence. No wait list for these students. One core requirement across all of our grant-funded programs is that students have a clear and defined career goal. This means a student has identified a specific job or field they're working toward and is ready to pursue a particular program or certificate. At this stage, the focus shifts from exploration to preparation for entering the workforce. Being clear about this goal helps us provide the right kind of support at the right time in ways that align with how our funding is structured. If a student is still exploring career options, that's completely valid and normal and a super important part of their journey. While they may not be eligible for our grant programs yet, we're happy to always connect them with supportive PCC resources such as career services or our friends in admissions to help them build clarity and take next steps. When a student is ready, we'll be here. The STEP program is designed to support students who are enrolled in or preparing to enroll in career and technical education programs, which we call CTE programs. These programs lead directly to workforce skills and employment, such as welding, medical assisting, automotive, and early childhood education. A full list of eligible CTE majors is available and can be shared with students and partners. Because STEP funding is specifically intended to support workforce training, students pursuing university transfer degrees or general associate's degrees are not eligible for the program at this time. That doesn't mean those students are unsupported. It simply means that they may be better served by other PCC resources designed for academic transfer pathways. Our goal is always to connect students to support that best fits their education and career goals. When we talk about impact, the numbers tell an important story, but they don't tell the whole one. Students supported by Career Pathways and STEP program graduate at a 3 times the PCC college-wide average. That outcome reflects the power of consistent relationship-based coaching and timely support. Right now, we are supporting over 300 students across the college. More than half of those students are students of color, many of whom have historically faced barriers to accessing higher education and workforce training. These outcomes aren't about students being more motivated. They're about what happens when systems are designed to meet students where they are and invest in their success. To understand the impact of this program, it helps to look at a real student story. Felipe came to PCC with a clear goal and a strong commitment to improving her life. Like many students receiving SNAP, she also faced significant challenges along the way. Through the Career Pathways and STEP program, she received consistent coaching, encouragement, and support that helped her stay focused and keep moving forward. Felipe's journey reminds us that success is rarely linear. What made the difference wasn't just access to resources. It was having someone who believed in her, helped her navigate obstacles, and stayed connected through challenges. That's the power of coaching-centered support. If you or a student believes that the Career Pathways and STEP program may be a good fit, the first step is to connect with us through our Get Connected form on our website. Here's a snapshot of our current website, and you'll see in the top right, there is the Get Connected link. Here is our Get Connected form and what it looks like. Once that form is submitted, I actually oversee the Get Connected form, and I will send a follow-up email with detailed next steps. That message walks students through eligibility, what the program offers, and what's needed to be ready for coaching. We're transparent about expectations from the beginning. Students must have a clearly defined career goal to be eligible, and they must be ready to engage in the PCC enrollment process. Coaching is at the heart of our work. While financial support may be available depending on a student's situation and current funding, it isn't guaranteed, and we encourage students to plan accordingly. When students are coach ready, they're added to the wait list and contacted as soon as a coach becomes available. That can be 3 to 6 months. And if a student isn't quite ready or there yet, that's okay. We'll connect them with other PCC resources and welcome them back when they're ready. Our goal is clarity, consistency, and making sure students feel supported every step of the way. The Career Pathways and STEP program works closely with our friends at the PCC Basic Needs Office to support students who may be eligible for SNAP benefits. There is a quick survey, and that research shows that 1 in 3 college students experience food insecurity, yet billions of dollars in SNAP funding goes unused each year. Even a small amount, just a few dollars per month, can open up access to programs like our STEP program and other resources that help students stay on track with education and career goals. The QR code on this slide is links to a form that's created and managed entirely by PCC. This ensures that students' information is secure and private. No one outside of the college will have access to this information. Connecting with basic needs is not just about financial support. It's about opening doors, removing barriers, and helping students focus on their education and long-term success. At its heart, our PCC Career Pathways and STEP program is about dignity, stability, and belonging. It's about making sure students who are already doing so much don't have to do it alone. When students feel supported, seen, and believed in, persistence becomes possible and futures open up. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon.